Welcome. You're in the right place. This is Kris's Mary Kay launch party. Thank you so much for either watching live or watching the recording. Either way, she gets credit. And I wanted to share a little bit how I know Kris. So I think it was about 10 years ago. I could be wrong. Add a few or take a few. She might know better. But she was a referral and she ended up doing a party for me. And so I went to her home and did a party. And I love how she loves people. She has such a love to help others and cares about others. And we have kept in touch throughout that whole time. We don't live super close. I'm like probably an hour or so south of her now. We moved farther south, and I really look up to her, admire her, and all that she does. And so thank you so much for taking the time. I'm sure you agree as well, the type of woman that she is. So we are going to go through a quick little presentation of some of our best-selling products. And this is kind of how the launch party works. She gets credit for you just watching this. So it says 10 people on the live or even watching the replay, because we know everyone has busy lives. The 5 new bookings. So I'm going to show some other appointments on the next slide that you can come back and learn about products or even try products. And that helps her out. 50 people added to the group. She already has 37 in her private Facebook group. So cool. 10 orders from 10 people. And that, if you're needing an eyeshadow or needing an eyeliner or needing a moisturizer, when she gets 10 orders from 10 people, she'll accomplish that part of it. And then 6 PPCs, which is 6 pink possibility chats, which is listening to a little about the Mary Kay business opportunity. Totally fine if you're not interested in joining. She gets credit for you listening. You get entered into a $200 cash drawing and also some product giveaways as well. And when she completes everything on there, she'll earn that stunning pink ice ring. And so thank you so much for watching this, and let her know as soon as you watch this recording that you're watching it, so that she gets credit for that. So the appointments that we have coming up, if you're watching this fairly soon to win her launch party, we do appointments every single Tuesday nights, and we rotate what we talk about. So on Tuesday, June 4th, we have our Shine Bright Like a Diamond treatment class, where we talk about our exfoliating products. We have a money tree, which is our $200 cash drawing. Hey, Juliet.
So one of these, we found them.
Okay. Can you show me later? Because I'm doing a video right now. The money tree is on Wednesday, June 5th. These are all mountain standards, mountain daylight time. So you might be in different time zones. A makeup class the following Tuesday and the following Tuesday after that, talking about products that help with the under eye area, eye creams, hydrogel eye patches. So fun. So you can let her know what Tuesday you'd like to come to, or maybe you want to come to all our Tuesday night classes. They're about 35 minutes. You're not on camera. We just go live in a private YouTube group or a private Facebook group. And then we do have some cash giveaways on the Wednesdays. And it's actually, we have one on the other Wednesday, June 12th too. And that one's a $500 cash giveaway. So there are 2 big giveaways there. And then we do have a class called Hydration Happy Hour every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. That one's a little different. You're learning about the products, but you actually get to try the products. So if you want to have free samples mailed to you, it's like going to a spa and having a facial done, but you're in the privacy of your own home. And a lot of the samples will last days and days after you do the treatment. So it's not just a one-time thing. You can do that treatment multiple times after that. And get to really take good care of your skin. Let Kris know, say, I want to try the samples. Roseanne said that there's some samples that could be mailed to us. So, and Kris can reach out to me, and she doesn't have to mail the samples. I take care of all that for our Mary Kay family. So it's been a really fun way to introduce the products, but give people an experience that would probably cost them $150 to $200 if they went to a spa and had a facial like that done. But they get it for free. From the comfort of their own home. So those are the treatments. So that is a huge way to help Kris out and come sign up to come to a different event. I always love to share a little about Mary Kay. Mary Kay started this business to enrich women's lives, giving them an opportunity to put God first, family second, career third. She was huge on taking care of the environment, being an advocate on not testing on animals, and they've planted over 1 million trees globally. And then they have a charitable foundation that has 2 main causes: finding a cure for cancer, cancers that affect women specifically, and ending domestic violence. And so that is our beautiful Mary Kay. She passed away in 2001, but her son, her grandson, her great-granddaughter have a big role in the company, and they are keeping it. It's still family owned, and we've been in business 60 years, almost 61 actually. So I love that they keep it with her legacy and how she wanted it. Okay, so we're jumping in. So pre-cleansers. We're going to go fly through these pretty quick. I'm going to talk about the products, how much they cost, and I might even give of how long they last, so that you have, if I get an eye makeup remover, it's going to last me 3 months. I like to know that details. I don't know if you do, but I like to. And if you decide to order something, you can text Kris, or you can even write in the chat and say sold. And that way you can let her know, hey, I would love to order eye makeup remover from you. Or, and by the way, those that watch the replay in the next week are going to be entered into getting a mini size of that eye makeup remover. So this is going to be super fun. I love this for travel because it's just a small size. This will last you 12 days. So that's a good size trip if you go on one trip, or I usually use it over multiple weekend getaways. It will last me. But we'll get started with the eye makeup remover on the right first. It's $20, lasting me about 3 months. It is the #1 eye makeup remover pretty much in the world, because we are the #1 direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world. We got that title in September of last year. And this is our #1 selling product. So this is like the #1 product in the world. It is so good. If you've never tried it, not only does it clean off your eye makeup, but it helps condition your eyelashes so they stay nice and healthy and not get brittle, because mascara can be so drying. And so you want to make sure you shake that up, mixing the cleaner and the conditioner together. It's $20. You will, like, anyone who gets it just raves about it. Then we have micellar water. Micellar water is like a pre-cleanser. If you're like, I want an extra clean face, you can use that before. You don't need to splash water on your face or anything. You just put on the micellar water. It acts like a magnet, bringing makeup to the surface. And it also is awesome for, like, if you wear liquid foundation and you use a liquid foundation brush, you know how hard those can be to clean. And so I love to pour some micellar water in a little bowl when I'm ready to clean my brush, like once a month or so. And I put that brush there, and you just watch it starts to pull that makeup out. And so it can be a great eye makeup or a makeup brush as well, cleaner. And that one is $18. I love to use it when I'm camping, because then you don't have to go find a sink to wash your face. Like, you can just be in your tent or your camper or whatever and use micellar water on like a cotton pad or something. And it's awesome. So that's micellar water. Or if you're like really struggling with washing your face before bed, I would keep micellar water by your bedside with some cotton pads, and you can be just washing your face while you're watching a movie. No sink involved, no water involved. And then it just kind of like dries, once you're done. So you don't have to even use a towel. So that's fantastic. Those are some pre-cleansers. Now I'm going to go through our daily sets. You might not be one of these sets, but you might be some of them. Like, there's different ages and stages. So this is our Time Wise Repair line. This is my absolute favorite. So this is for women who are really wanting to focus on reversing the signs of aging, women who are maybe at least 30 years or older, women who are not pregnant or nursing. There's retinol in the night cream, and that's not good when you're pregnant. So if you happen to be pregnant, you can still use the line. You just don't use the night cream, and you can switch out with one of our other moisturizers. I love the pictures of this lady, 69 and a half years old. You can see after 2 weeks, the improvement around her mouth area. 2 months and 3 months, just more lifted and more youthful looking. So I love this line. I've been using it for 8 years. It is absolutely my favorite. So if Mary Kay had to get rid of everything else and they could keep one thing, I'd be like, keep Time Wise Repair. I love it. There's a lifting serum. There's an eye cream that helps reduce puffiness, a day cream with SPF 30, and a foamy cleanser that's thick and just really cleansing and last a long time. All these products are very concentrated. So this line is $215 for the full set. You get 5 products. And if you were to go to a department store buying, high-end products like this, but not through Mary Kay, it's usually about double in price because, they have to pay for, their warehouse and all that, like their location and stuff in the mall. But we don't have that type of cost. And so we can save that and pass that savings on to our customers. You can, if you're not sure if this is the right formula for you, there is a trial set you can use. It lasts 2 weeks. It's $38. And it has the cleanser, the lifting serum, eye cream, day and night cream. I love that myself. I have that for myself as well because when I travel, I just take my trial set, the little mini version, and it lasts 2 weeks. So that's the daily set of the repair line. This is another skincare line that we have. It's our Time Wise Miracle Set. It's still anti-aging. Anything with the word Time Wise in Mary Kay means anti-aging. This does not have a lifting serum, so it's less steps, which I think people appreciate. More packed benefits into fewer steps. There's an eye cream on there that's a little more silky. The day cream still has SPF 30. There's a night recovery serum that's packed with vitamins. And then there's a day or a cleanser and a moisturizer. They are there's 2 different formulas of this one. There's a combination oily one. So if your skin's more oily, you want to use that one. If you're more dry, there's a normal to dry one. This one retails for $116 without the eye cream. So you have the cleanser, moisturizer, the day and the night cream for $116. Or you can add the eye cream for $150. And then you have all 5 things for $150. There is a trial version of this for $28. And again, that can come in the same normal to dry formula or combination oily and last 2 weeks. So that is a little about the Time Wise. Then we have our 100% natural line. If you are very careful about ingredients and you're very you're a tree hugging loving person, you are going to love our 100% natural line. Already Mary Kay takes, uses the best products and ingredients and does rigorous testing on all of our products. But this line, Mary Kay actually does not even get to manufacture in their own warehouse in Texas because we have the 100% natural rating from a European company, which they even have higher standards with 100% natural. And so it's EcoCert gave us their Cosmos standard in natural, which is fantastic. So it's actually manufactured in France. There's a creamy cleanser, super great for sensitive skin. There's a exfoliating powder, which has soothing baking soda and citric acid. I love to keep that in the shower as well. And just use it like once or twice a week as an exfoliating. It feels incredible. When you pour some on the palm of your hand, mix some water with it, get fizzes up. It's a little science experiment, gets warm, and then you massage it. And anyway, your skin feels so soft. And in the shower, you can get lower on your chest area. That's an area that ages. We get wrinkly, we get dull skin. And so I love using the natural exfoliator there. We also have a nourishing oil that has nourishing olive oil, sesame oil, and sweet almond oil. You can use 1 drop on your face. I would mostly use it on my face if I'm super dry. So this is not a product I use all the time, but just last week, I don't know if it's a change from spring to summer, but my skin is getting more dry. And so I love using a drop on my face before bed to just hydrate and feel amazing. I use it mostly as a cuticle oil. It'll last forever. Or if you ever get really dry hair, like in the winter time, and what I like to do is when I come out of the shower and my hair's still wet, just add 1 drop of that oil to the ends of my hair, just barely 1 drop. Like that's all you'll need. And your hair will feel so amazing when you blow dry it, and it just feels healthy and nice again. And then there's a moisturizing stick, which has moisturizing beeswax in it. If you're a lover of like Burt's Bees actual chapstick, I actually use that as a chapstick a lot of times, but it's big. It's like a glue stick size, like a bigger glue stick than just like a little one. But you can use it like on dry spots on your face or areas, or I actually have 2 of them. One I use on my face, lips, all that. And then I have a second one that I love to use on the bottom of my feet. So I've marked it with nail polish on the lid. So I know this is the one for your feet because I don't want to be accidentally mixing that up. But that is great, especially if you ever get cracks on the bottom of your feet. Oh my gosh, that one has really helped the bottom of my feet. So that line is $144 for all 4 steps. You can get things individually if you're like, oh, I really just want the moisturizing stick. I'm not going to go through those individual prices, but you can totally ask Kris. But altogether, $144. Free parabens, phthalates, synthetic fragrance, synthetic dyes, and SLS and SLES. And then, whoops, got a little quick happy. There's our Clear Proof. This is an acne fighting skincare line that Mary Kay came out with about 10 years ago. And I happened to be struggling with acne during that time. So that's my before and after pictures on the right. After 1 week of using the product morning and night, I had no new breakouts and no new existing acne, which blew my mind because at that point I was struggling with acne constantly. We had lost a baby and just hormonal acne was happening, and it was really frustrating. And so I was so grateful that this came out. This is great for guys, girls, teenagers, adults. It is $56 as a set, or you can get a trial set for $26. And I love the improvement of the girl on the left too. That is a skincare line that I feel like just can give you more confidence, and that way you're not having to worry about acne. So so I love the full set lasts 3 months. The trial set lasts about 2 weeks. Okay, then we have our botanical skincare line. This just launched in May of 2024. It is a skincare line for girls in their teens, maybe younger 20s, but mostly girls this is their very first skincare line. It's an entry-level skincare line, incredibly gentle, great for sensitive skin. It comes in 2 formulas, a kind for normal to dry skin and a kind for combination to oily. There's a cleanser that's super creamy for the dry skin. And then if you're more combination to oily, it's a gel type cleanser for the oilier skin. There's a scrub in that line, which is really great for girls. I guess guys could use this too, but it's pink, so they probably wouldn't. But you can keep it in the shower and use just a couple times a week. It's super gentle. It's not really rough or anything. There's a toner which helps to balance the pH levels of the skin, so the skin's not super dry or super oily. And then there's a moisturizer. And so depending on the normal to dry skin, it's more hydrating. Combination to oily, it's more lightweight. So that is our botanical skincare set for girls. There is the full version is $60. That's the full set. I have tried this because it just came out and I wanted to, explain it to people, but I have not I'm not going to keep using it because it's not anti-aging. And, I really love my anti-aging products. Let me grab, perfect. I just forgot the price of the mini version because this is so brand new. The mini version is $22. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to guess. And it's actually, I can't remember what I said the price was, but it's $80. It's basically $20 per item. So if she's just barely getting into skincare, maybe she just wants a cleanser and moisturizer, that would be $40, right? So each piece is $20. So that's $80 for all 4, or the travel set or trial set, they want to test out and see if it's a correct formula for them, is $22. We have 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you try something you find is not the correct formula for you, you can get your money back or trade it for something else and get that credit, evenly exchanged. So it's fantastic. So that is our botanical set that just barely launched, like an entry-level skincare, or it can also be really great for people with sensitive skin. Okay, our next product category is exfoliators. So the most important part is the skincare sets that we just showed. That's going to fix most skincare issues or keep your skin looking amazing and beautiful. Then this next part is more supplements. So I like to think of like a Christmas tree. The most important part is the Christmas tree itself, right? You have, that's your skincare. That's the most important part. You can't just have all these ornaments without the tree, or you just be putting them on the floor or trying to hang them on the blinds or whatnot. So these are supplements. So if you're not on an already good skincare line, you'll want to maybe think about these, maybe come back and try these, but probably not these are not going to be the solve all right now. The most important part is a skincare set that we just talked about. So, but I will go through these so you can learn about them. And then a lot of the times we do demo these on our Wednesday nights class. So we have our exfoliator here is our Radiance Revealing Facial Pill. I love the 2 different before and after pictures on the left. You can see that lady's neck and how it improved after using it 8 times. And the girl on the right used the products for 3 months, twice a week, which is okay to do. You don't want, this is not an everyday product. This is like once or twice a week. And that helps her skin to be more even in complexion. So that is a product I use once a week. By using it once a week, it lasts me a whole year. It's $68. And I love it because if you went to a spa and had that done, that would at least cost $68, if not more. Plus you got a tip. And you only got to try that one time. So I love that you can use this week after week for an entire year for less than the cost of it would be to go try it at a spa. So that is our Radiance Revealing Facial Pillow, glycolic acid to help slough off dead skin. And that's why you're not supposed to use an exfoliator every day, because your skin doesn't need that type of treatment every single day. But I pick once or twice a week. I use it on Wednesday night. Then we have our microdermabrasion. This is another exfoliator that we have that launched before I even joined Mary Kay. I've been in over 14 years. Love, love, love this product. It has aluminum oxide crystals. They're the size of your pore. And so you want to make sure you always clean your face before you exfoliate. And then you'll use this product. I love to use it in the shower, just kind of like that exfoliating powder I was talking about in the natural line. This one can be kind of hard to remove and messy because of all the grittiness. And so you want to massage it onto your face, your forehead, your neck, your chest, your décolleté, your elbows. This is just fantastic. Your skin is just going to slough off dead skin, and then you just rinse it off. So this is a great exfoliator. If you're like, I don't want to sit up with my, facial pill on for like 10 minutes. I just want to do it in the shower, rinse it off, be done. This is the most simple exfoliator we have. This one's $58. When I'm using it twice a week, it lasts 9 months. When I'm using it once a week, which is what I'm using right now because I use the facial pill once a week, so I just kind of space them out, it lasts me double that, so about 18 months. So love microderm. So that one's $58. We also have in our next product category our masks. And this is one that we demo on Wednesday nights as well, so you can get free samples of our charcoal mask. So you can see in the picture, if you've ever tried a charcoal mask, you probably know it's more for oilier skin. And with ours, you kind of rub it on or paint it on, and it is better for the oilier area. So I like to keep it in the center of my face because that's typically where my pores are bigger. I don't put it on dry skin. It's not for dry skin areas. But there is another mask where you can multi-mask, and you can see that she's had a clear mask on the outside, and that one's hydrating. One of my favorite things, both of these masks are $26 before I forget. And oh man, when I use my charcoal mask once a week, 3 years, I think it lasts me about 3 years. I'm about to open up a new one, maybe in a week or two, or maybe even a month because they last so long, and I'm going to track better. And then the moisture renewing gel mask lasts me about 2 years. I use it once a week, and I put it on right before bed. After I've washed my face, done my moisturizer and everything, I put on the hydrating mask to help hydrate the skin, and you can sleep with it on, and then you just wake up with extra hydrated skin in the morning. So that's the charcoal mask. Here's a cool picture of what the charcoal mask can do. You can see where it brought excess oil to the surface, blackheads, whiteheads, just fantastic. That's the girl I joined with on the left. And you just want to get the mask on as smoothly as possible. You don't want it on too thick, or it's just going to not dry very well. You don't want it too thin either, that you can still see your skin. So having a good balance is most important. So that's our charcoal mask, $26. Great for guys too, as you can see on that guy's nose. And then colors. So we teach some eye makeup, we have that class coming up, the eye makeup tips and tricks later this month, where I go over eyeshadows, how to use brushes, where to put the brushes, what based on your eye shape, how to put on the eyeshadow, kind of how to use a highlight, mid-tone, and an accent. So love our different makeup classes. And if you live close to Kris and want to play with colors, we can always send samples too. Contour like the Kardashians. That one we teach highlighters and bronzers and blush and where to put them, how to blend so that you look nice. We don't want you to looking, there's sometimes contour, people are like, oh, you can tell she has contoured her face, but we want it to look beautiful and nice, and just have that extra enhancement for your face. So those are two different makeup classes. And then we have a hostess program. Right now, the hostess program is 50% off any sized order. So when you decide to host, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Zoom, whether it's in person, there's so many different ways, just based on your personality and where you live. we can do the party. When you get a bonus $100 when 10 people order from your party, a bonus $50 when 2 people book a party, and you get entered into a $200 cash drawing when you attend a Peek into Pink. So that's a little about our hostess program. Some of the parties are very chill, where it's not even a set time. It's just kind of like people can post when they want and comment when they want on the post. Some of them, like on Zoom, we can mail samples, and then everyone hops on at the same time, and we walk the people through the pampering treatment. And that's how it would be kind of in person as well. So that's there. Before we go on to the next one, I'm going to pull up a wheel, and we're going to spin and see what the gift with purchase. And so by ordering from Kris, this is what you're going to get as a gift with purchase. Let's find out what it is. I better write this down so that I remember. And it looks like a mini eye makeup remover. How funny is that? Maybe if you order and you let Kris know you watch this, you might even be getting 2 of them, because that was the gift I was already giving away for the people watching this. So let me just hurry and write this down. So mini eye makeup remover. Oh my gosh, that's the best. I make sure I always have those on for myself, because like I said, it makes it so easy when you're traveling to carry that. And once we, a couple of years ago, we went to California, and we were on the beach, and my daughter stepped in tar. And if you've ever had tar on you, that is impossible to get off. So we get back to the hotel. We're trying to wash it off in the tub. We're making a mess. It's getting all over the tub. It's frustrating. And then I remembered that I heard someone say this can remove some pretty tricky things. And so I grabbed my eye makeup remover. It's just my travel size. I wish I had the full size to be more liberal with it. But I was able to put that on her foot, and it removed the tar. It reclaimed the tub from the hotel, so we weren't leaving tar stains over there. But anyway, there's so many great uses for this. Okay, so that is mini eye makeup remover. And now I'm going to give you guys about maybe 2 to 3 minutes. I'll play some background music. I want you to grab a piece of paper and think about, who would you love to refer to Kris? This is one of the biggest compliments you can give Kris, and a fun way to compliment your friend, thinking of the hardest working woman you know, the happiest woman you know, someone who brings you joy. These women can live anywhere in the United States. We do ask that they're over 21. And as far as you know, they don't have a Mary Kay consultant. We don't want to take other people's customers. But you get a full-size makeup item of your choice when you refer 12 women to Kris. And they get a free facial. You get a full-size makeup item. So Kris, this doesn't even come out of her pocket either, because I help new consultants and give them the best start possible. So you just let Kris know when you give her referrals, oh, I'd love a free mascara, or I'd love a free eyeshadow, or a free lip gloss, or we have brow tints that I'm in love with. So whatever makeup item you want, you let her know. And then Kris, I can either send it to Kris. If she lives close to you, she'll send it to you. Or if you don't live anywhere near her, I'll just mail it directly to you. So thank you so much for taking some time. Grab your phone, grab a piece of paper, or if you want, you can just say, hey, Kris, I'm sending you some referrals from Mary Kay. And you could just grab your phone and share contacts with her. So I'm going to turn on some music, make this a little bigger so you guys can see it better, and give you about 2 minutes or so but if you need more time, actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'll play a little bit of music, but if you need more time, you can just pause the video and keep going. Okay, so if you are still needing to do referrals, just click pause and send your referrals, and then you can resume it after that. Okay, so as we wrap up, I'm going to show a little about our starter kit, our best kept secret. And then we're going to, I won't do my drawing because we're going to wait till give people at least a week or so to watch this. So on here is our starter kit. So our starter kit right now is only $35, which blows my mind. When I started Mary Kay 14 years ago, it was $100. And so it's just amazing that Mary Kay gives such a low cost startup for those that are wanting to start this. So it's $35. There's two main reasons why I see someone purchase starter kit. One of them is they are wanting a side hustle. They're looking for a way to earn extra income at a flexible pace. They are wanting to be around positive women, and they're wanting more personal growth in their life. I have found that to be so valuable. There's another reason why women join is they just want their own discount. 50% off sounds great. They fall in love with the skincare. They're really conscious about like price. And I think that like if you're going to already spend over $400 a year with your consultant, it makes sense to just join and get your own discount. So the eStart gives you a website for an entire year. You also have the ability to process debit and credit cards if you're going to work it like a business. Plus you have samples and a catalog. Then the bottom two are optional add-ons. There's the $45 one that gives you a bunch of samples, and the $90 one gives you full-size products that you can either use for yourself, use to sell, or you can use that to demo and let people try it. So that is our starter kit, our best kept secret. I do like to share up front, if you are interested in starting Mary Kay, whether it's for your own use or for, to have it as a business or a combination of the two. When we do order, our minimum order is $225. So we get a hand select $450 retail, whatever we want, and then we only pay half of that. So that is our, that's one reason why we get such a huge discount is we get to hand select what we want, but it needs to be $225 wholesale. So that'd be going through the catalog, picking out $450 retail, but you only pay half of that. And you only have to order once a year to remain a consultant. I didn't know if I would like this opportunity, if I'd be any good at it. I'm naturally more introverted. I knew nothing about makeup. It was not my forte. It was not my passion. It is now. I do enjoy teaching women how to feel more confident with their makeup and how to feel more confident with their skin as well. But I love knowing that there's a 90% buyback guarantee, that I had a whole year, so 365 days to try this business out. And if for some reason there was something I decided not to do it anymore, I could send back any of my unused products to Mary Kay, and they would cut me a check for 90% of my money. That blows my mind. So that was a huge reason I felt like, okay, I'll give this a try. Because if I don't like it, it's okay. Because I'm not out much. So that's the starter kit, our best kept secret. And so as we wrap up, this is a sheet that Kris can also send to you, text to you, so it's bigger. It's probably super tiny especially if you're watching from your phone. But we talked about the top row, like the repair set, the miracle set, the natural line, the clear proof, and the line for teenagers. The line below that is supplements. We didn't talk about our retinol products, but I love our retinol, our clinical solutions. We talked about the facial pill, the microderm, the masking. We didn't even talk about our hydrogel eye patches. My gosh. Those, I should show my before and after pictures in the group after. They're fantastic. And the bottom left is makeup, and the bottom right is more body care. We even have a lot more products than what's pictures on here, but this is some of our best-selling stuff, the products that we demo with. And then on the very top is the Princess, Queen, and Cadillac. So everything counts here as one set, unless it says it counts as 4 sets, or unless it says otherwise. So the repair set, for example, is $215. It counts as 4 sets. And so if you look at the Princess is $199. So you get a savings of $16, plus you get a travel roll-up bag for free. So that is why I love rewarding those who take the time to watch this, because we don't just show those deals to anyone, but you took the time to watch this. That is available to take advantage of the Princess, Queen, or Cadillac. And I also talked about that there are travel versions of the repair line, the miracle set, and the clear proof, and even the Mary Kay set for teenagers. The Queen, you can pick 6 sets out and just pay $299. And the Cadillac, you can pick 8 sets and just pay $399. And so that is our some of our deals and specials on the sets. You can get things a la carte as well. So hopefully that's been fun for you to look at. I do want to just send a reminder before we hop off this. Text Kris, let her know you just watched this, because she's going to keep track of everyone who's watched it and get them entered into winning a mini eye makeup remover. let her know what treatments you want to come back and try. If you want free samples, we do those on Wednesdays. If you want to be invited to one of our other classes, those are on Tuesday nights. We also have some options on Thursdays as well. 10 people on the live, so let her know. Even if you're watching the recording, that counts. 50 people in the group. She has 37 right now. So, and I think if you're in her group, you can actually add people as well to the group, which can be a huge help. 10 orders. So if you are needing any type of makeup item, skincare item, consider ordering it through Kris and supporting, a small business. So I love supporting a company that has my values, that is empowering women, and good quality too, and 100% satisfaction guarantee. Blows my mind. 6 PPCs, that's coming to one of our things. And I'm going to post in her Facebook group a link where you can sign up to attend other things for Kris. And that is such a fun way to pamper yourself and support her. So thank you again for taking the time to watch this. I know you are a person of your word, and you said you'd watch this for Kris, and you're doing it. So thank you so much. I can't wait to see who wins the drawing. We'll go live in her group in about a week and spin the wheel and find out who's winning this. So have a great rest of your day.